See, when you see the demand management, you will be able to understand the end-to-end flow. Okay, so I'm carrying out MRP, single item multi-level planning, material 2094, and I'm executing MRP. Okay, so let me enter purchase requisitions. Okay, and what are these indicators, why they are used, in which scenario which indicator you have to maintain, all those things we'll discuss when we go to MRP. Okay, currently just try to see how the MRP works. So you execute MRP. So when you execute MRP, system will create planned orders for the finished product or the product you are going to manufacture. Okay, so your planning has been executed. So now if you go to the stock requirement list, against these requirements you will be able to see a planned orders. See, you got the planned orders. You are able to see these are the planned orders for each requirement. So now using these planned orders, production people will start manufacturing. So they start the manufacturing and they build the stock. This is the one, warehouse stock. Okay, so we executed MRP. Now the next step will be they will be starting manufacturing, and they will once the manufacturing is done, you will be getting stock. So what I will do is I will start production activity. I'll take one of the planned order, the initial month planned order. They convert this planned order to production order. Okay, and how this is done, what are the methodologies, everything we'll be discussing when we go to the production execution. Just try, as of now, just try to understand the flow. Okay, I am creating a production order. Okay, so this is the production order. That means here we are producing this product 2094 Coke bottle 1 liter, 100 pieces. 100 bottles we are manufacturing. Production people are going to manufacture. Okay, everything has come. Let us check the material availability. Missing parts are there. That's okay, not a problem. As of now, what I will do is I'll delete the components for the time being. Okay, I'll delete the components which are not supposed to do actually. But to make our flow work, what I will do is I delete it, and now I am carrying out the material availability check. Okay, then I'll release the order. First, let me save the order. Okay, yes. Okay, your production order will be created. Okay, so your production order has come. Now, what they do is they take this production order. Based on this production order, they will start the manufacturing activity. Okay, I'm releasing the production order. This we will discuss in detail all these things, each and every field. What is this date? What is the start date? What is the start date? What is end date? What is scheduling time? All those things we'll discuss in detail when we go to production execution. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so now I release a production order and I'm saving this. Now once all the production activity has been done, you will be getting your stock, right? So that stock they will be making through a transaction called MB31. Once the production activity are done, they do the goods receipt. Okay, so I'll take this production order which is released. Okay, now I'll take this production order and I'll do the goods receipt. So when you do the goods receipt, you will be getting stock. Okay, so this is done MB31 using transaction MB31, or sometimes they do the MIGO. Okay, so anyhow I'll do through MB31. So go to movement type. Movement type is 101. When you are receiving the goods, the movement type is 101. And your order number, this is the order number, and this order is executed in this plant 1000. Enter the plant and enter the storage location. To which storage location you are going to transfer this product, manufactured product. Enter. This also we'll discuss in detail when we go to production execution. So once I do the GR, you will be getting a stock. You will be getting a stock over here. Okay. So now I'm saving this goods receipt. This normally this is done once they complete the production activity. So here we are here now. Warehouse stock is produced now. Okay. So now if you go there, if you go to MD04, see now you got the stock. That means we manufactured 100 bottles. Okay, clear till this part. Once this is done, your production order will go from the MD04 screen. Now what happens is in between your customer orders will be coming. So your sales orders will come from the customer. Okay, so now already you have a stock of 100, then you make the delivery to the customer. Okay, so I will create a sales order in the system and then I'll make the delivery. Okay, so let me create the sales order for this product /n VA01. Whatever the transaction I'm executing now, this in the real time will be done by the sales people. We will not be doing it. We as a production people or a planning person, we will not be doing it. This will be done by the sales department. In SAP, this comes under the scope of SD module. Okay, we will not be doing it. Okay, just try to understand the flow. So I'm creating a sales order. Sales organization, distribution channel, division, enter. Okay, enter and is sold to party. Sold to party. That means this is a customer. He is a customer. So this customer, he is the customer giving us the order. Okay, what is our material? Material is 2094, and my order quantity is, let's say he has given for 50 bottles. Okay, let's say my plant is 1000. Material 2094 is not defined for sales org, distribution channel 10. Just give me 1 minute. Huh? Just give me 1 minute. Go to MM02. Sorry, go to MM01. MM01. Enter 2094. Enter. Achha, sales view is not extended. Huh? Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Huh? Sales are 1000, distribution channel 10. Okay, so all data is entered. Let me go to additional data. There also you need to maintain the language. DE test. Okay, I'll maintain this. Now go back. Maintain the sales views are not extended. That is why we are getting that error. So I'm extending the sales views for that particular product. Okay, let me go to change also. I'll maintain that gross price and net price also. There also you will be getting the error. Just give me 1 minute. Huh? Okay, now yes. Okay, so now I'll create the sales order again. Okay, so this is my order type, standard order. My organizational data, enter. Now enter the sold to party. Now this is my material. Enter the order quantity 50. Let's say he's giving 50 bottles order. Okay. Now my delivering plant is 1000. Here the meaning is this customer is giving an order for us for 50 pieces. Okay. To get delivered from this plant. That is what the meaning of it. Let's enter his PO. Okay, enter the PO. Now enter. Now let's go to edit incompletion. Like any entries are missing, we'll enter that. Only pricing is missing. Okay, I'll complete that. Complete data. Okay, PK01 now. PK01. Okay, done. All done. Document is complete. Let us go to shipping tab. Okay, I'll enter the storage location also. So now all data entered. Go back. Now everything is okay. Now I'm saving the sales order. So before saving the sales order, if you go to the procurement tab, what is the requirement type here? The requirement type is KSL. From where this KSL is coming? Because this product is assigned with the planning strategy 10. In case of planning strategy 10, customer requirement type is KSL. So if you go to the configuration again, see what is a customer requirement type? It is KSL. That is why their KSL is coming. So you should understand all these concepts from where the requirement types are coming. Those are getting picked up from planning strategy. Okay. So now once all done, I am saving the sales order. So now this sales order has come. Now against this sales order, we already have a stock of 100. You make the delivery to the customer. Okay, so your sales order is created. Now this sales order you will be able to see on the stock requirement list screen. See, now this is your order, sales order. Okay. Now what is a customer order? 50, and already you have a stock of 100, so you can make the delivery to the customer from this 50. Okay. So now we are here. We have got the stock. Now we received the sales order. Now we are going to deliver the product to the customer from the warehouse. We are at the last step of planning strategy 10. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll take this order and make the delivery. Even the steps which I'm going to execute now, these are done in the real time by salespeople. So let's take it. Let me go to change mode. Let me do the availability check. I'm doing the availability check. Okay. So it's a confirmed quantity. Okay. Now one time the availability check is carried out. Now I'm saving this. Now they will do the delivery. So for the delivery, they will use a transaction called VL01N. Okay. They will use a transaction called VL01N. So I'll go to transaction VL01N. Create outbound delivery with order reference. That means we are delivering product to the customer. So this is the shipping point. The shipping point is the location from where the product is dispatched. Of course, this transaction is also done by the salespeople. We will not be doing in real time. It comes under the scope of SD module. Okay. So you enter your date. You enter your some date. Let me enter some 29/08/2019, and you enter your sales order, and then you enter. Okay. So this is what you are going to deliver. So go to picking tab. So what is the quantity we are going to deliver? 50. So enter the picked quantity 50. And of course this is batch managed. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'll enter the batch number. Okay. Okay, so this is the batch. Okay, so from 100 we are delivering 50 to the customer. Okay, so take this batch number and you enter here the batch number. Okay, enter once for any issues, no issues. That means here the meaning is we are delivering 50 pieces of Coke bottles to this customer. That is what we are doing here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that is what we are doing here. So now what is your stock now? Your stock is 100. Okay. From this, how much quantity we are delivering? 50. So once after the delivery, what should be your stock? Your stock should be 50. Okay, and your stock will become 50 and your sales order will go from the system. Okay, it will be disappearing from the MD04 screen. But at the same time, what happens is your customer, your planned independent requirement will get consumed. Okay, so if you go to the screen, your customer requirements are covered by warehouse stock. At the same time, your reduction of your planned independent requirement will happen. This reduction will take place. There is an arrow mark showing in red color. So when you make the delivery, the reduction of planned independent requirement will happen. So I'll show you that. Okay, so here, if you go to MD04 screen, all planned independent requirements are for 100. Are you able to see? The September month, what is the planned independent requirement? It is 100. All are 100. Now when I make the delivery, one of the planned independent requirement will get consumed. So if you want, I'll take a screenshot kind of thing for you. This is the screenshot. These are the all planned independent requirements. Now you see what happened when I make the delivery. Okay, I'm going to save the delivery. So I'm done. Now I will do the post goods issue. That means I'm delivering the product to the customer. Post goods issue. Okay, so your delivery has been saved. Your delivery has been done. Now if you go to MD04 screen, from the stock 100 we delivered 50, right? So stock will become 50. The sales order is disappear from the MD04 screen because we have delivered the product to the customer. All sales activities completed. Okay, this 50 will go, sales order will go, and at the same time, as I told earlier, one of the planned independent requirement will get consumed or will get reduced. So if I refresh the screen, you see what will happen. What happened? Stock has become 50. Okay, it has become 50 because we delivered 50. and sales order disappeared from the MD04 screen, and you see September planned independent requirement, which is for 100 initially, which is for 100 initially, which is for 100 initially, now got reduced. Are you able to see? It is now, it has become 50, but initially it was 100. Okay, so your planned independent requirement will get reduced when you make the delivery to the customer. Okay, so that is what you need to understand. Okay, so this is the typical process flow of a planning strategy 10. Planning strategy 10. Okay, it is called pure make to stock. Okay, here only production will happen based on the planned independent requirements, your demand. Sales orders not included in the planning. That is what we discussed. Sales orders are not included in the planning. Okay, if you want, I can show it again. Suppose what I will do is I'll delete everything. I'll delete all the this thing. Suppose here I will make it or I will make it 200. Okay, I will make it 200. Only now I am entering only one forecast, that is 200. I'll do MRP. I'll execute MRP. MD02. All planned orders will go. Okay, all planned orders will go. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll delete this planned order also. Manually I'm deleting this planned order for some time, just to make you understand. Okay, I'm deleting this. Okay, so now here you have one requirement, only one forecast in the month of September, and you have some stock. Now I'll enter one sales order. Okay, one sales order I will enter again, /NVA01. Okay, what was our initial sales order, sir? We don't know the number, right? Okay, not a problem. How much time it will take? 2094 order quantity. Let's say I'll enter for order quantity for 100. Okay, not a problem. Let us go to incompletion log, pricing, EK01 now, EK01. Okay, continue. Okay, now I am saving the sales order. Put the storage location here. One time delivery. Now I am saving the sales order. Okay, so when I save the sales order, you see what I wanted to show you here is sales orders are not included in the MRP. Sales orders are not included in the MRP. They are not relevant for MRP. That is what I wanted to show. Okay, so now if you see the situation now, here what is your planned independent requirement? 200. And what is your sales order? 300. So your total requirement is, frankly speaking, 300. Your total requirement is 300. So already you have a stock of 50. So your total requirement is 300. Your requirement is 300. And already you have a stock of how much? 50. So when I do MRP, you should get a planned order for normal scenario. You should get a planned order for 250, right? 250 means 300 minus 50. So you should get a planned order for 300 minus 50, so that you should get a planned order for 250 quantity normally. But you see what will happen when I execute MRP. When I execute MRP for that material, MD02, you see what happened. So when I execute MRP, now you see what will happen. So when I refresh, still you are getting planned order for 150 only, not for 250. You are not getting planned order for 250. Why you are getting for 150 only? Because system is not considering this sales order in the planning. So that's what you need to understand. So in the pure make to stock, planning or production will happen only based on planned independent requirements. Sales orders are not included in the MRP. That is what you need to understand. This is sales orders not included in MRP. Sales orders will be just only for display. Here this word, sales orders are not relevant to MRP, but can be displayed for informational purposes. That means these are just displayed on the MD04 screen, but they are not included in the planning. Okay, that is what you need to understand. Okay, and of course stock is considered in the planning. In case of planning strategy 10, stock is considered in the planning. So your stock is considered. That is why your requirement is 200, stock you have a 50. That is why you got a planned order for 150. 200 minus 50, 150. Of course, this customer order is not considered. Okay, so this is what pure make to stock is all about. Okay, so we'll close it here. We'll close it here today. Tomorrow we'll be continuing with other planning strategies. We'll be discussing tomorrow. Today we discussed the 10, right? Today we discussed the 10. Today we discussed the 10. Tomorrow we'll be discussing with 11 and 40. Okay, today we discussed pure make to stock, then we'll take 11 and 40 tomorrow, and then we'll move on to make to order. Make to order we'll move on. Okay, yeah. So far if you have any questions, please ask, please unmute and ask. Guys, please unmute and ask. Anita, Aravindan, Aravinda, Bharat, Srinivas, who is it? Srinivas, Saravanan. Hello? Yeah.
No questions, Sam.
Yeah, okay. You are comfortable, right? What about you, Anita?
Actually, in today's class, I don't have any doubts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yesterday, when I was creating the product group for a particular material, the error log was no requirement type exists, which means that the planning strategy should be maintained, right?
Yes. By transferring the demand to demand management, you got that error, right?
Yeah, yes.
So you have to maintain a planning strategy. You have to, for the product, you maintain the planning strategy.
Okay.
This you have to make it. From this only, that requirement will type will take.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Other than this, Bharat and Srinivas.
No questions.
No issue. Yeah. Okay. So you understood how the planning strategy 10 works, right? Yeah.
Yes.
If you are working now somewhere, you go to your client, you go to their SAP system, you try to understand what planning strategy they are using for finished products.
Hello, Savan.
Yeah. Who is this?
Aravinda here.
Yeah, Aravinda, tell me.
Yeah. So the other day when I was trying to make the product group, you had made it for single level, right? Yeah. So I tried it for multi-level, but then when I tried to make that product forecast, it showed that it is not possible for multi-level.
Means what? Can you send me the screenshot of it? Can you send me the screenshot of it?
Okay, probably once I get to work, I can take a screenshot and send it via email.
First try to do a simple flow. First try to do a single level product group and try. Then you go for multi-level product group.
Okay, so what might be the difference between a single level and multi-level? Is there any other transaction that needs to be done?
No, same transaction only, but that initial product group might have not been created. Okay, you are creating a product group. Under that, you are entering one more product group, right? Correct?
Yes.
But already that next level product group you might have not created. What I assume.
Oh, okay, yeah. Probably I might have missed out one of the product groups in between.
First create the down level product group, then that you include in the new product group.
Okay, yeah.
Right? If you are not able to do, then we'll see it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much.
So